Next rule is never relinquish your arms. And I mean that. This is this person's writing of the rule, but I mean that. I'm like, you always got to keep, listen, you go in somewhere and they pat you down. They're taking your Browning automatic away from you. You got to keep another gun somewhere on you. That's the thing. Remember when remember when we would go to the courthouse, right? And I would bring in
this is true.
False jewel.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a real jewel.
It was the dummy jewel, basically.
It was a dummy jewel. You leave a jewel in not an obvious place.
Okay, wait, let's explain. So, for not people familiar with this situation, when we covered the Ghislaine Maxwell trial, this was federal court, people, right?
Oh, yeah.
Which meant no recording of any kind in the courthouse. And that meant no electronics of any kind in the courthouse. And now, thanks to modern technology and popular hatred of smokers, that means no vaping.
Yeah.
Now, little trickster over here, Brace Belden, criminal mastermind that he is, he says, all right, I know how the mind works.
I do. And I know how the mind of an inspector works. And it's this. You hide a jewel because there were x-ray in our bags, right?
Oh,
so I would hide a jewel in the bag in what looked like a hidden place, right? Like I was trying to hide it from them. Every single day, the shifts changed, so it wasn't always the same people. Every single day, they would catch me. And I would be like, oh, fuck. And I would kind of act like they found it. Unbeknownst to them, underneath that jewel, in an even more hidden place, I would have another jewel.
Right.
So every single day, I had one jewel confiscated. The other jewel would come with me scot-free. I'd be smoking up a storm in that courtroom. And this is the other thing. I actually every day had a third
You
jewel.
did? You had the third?
Yes, I had a third
Did they ever
jewel.
find two?
They never found two.
Interesting.
Because
Now, to be clear, he got those back at the end of the night.
I did.
He was not like just throwing away jewels
No,
every day.
no. I would switch them out too because of the batteries and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a pretty elaborate scheme that I concocted. This will work for weapons as well. You know what? Keep the hidden weapon, the ankle holster. They pat you down. They find it. Fine. They don't know that you have one suspended between your asshole and your testicles as well. Little Derringer, what would commonly known as a whore's pistol, which you will use to shoot someone in the eye because no matter how small the caliber is, if you shoot someone in the eye, they're fucking cooked. All right, next one is always get it in writing.
Oh, that's just...
We don't need to explain this, but just always get it in writing.
You always get it in writing.
Always get it in writing. And you know what? Duplicate that writing.
I don't think I agree with this next one.
That's because you've never had it work for you. Because you've never had the tenacity to hold on long enough. If you keep gambling, you'll eventually win.
Can you explain this?
Listen, the long arc of gambling bends towards the gambler, right? Without the gambler, there is nothing. There's two dice on a table untouched by anybody. With the gambler, when he picks those dice up, when he feels them, when he has the beautiful, busty, blonde bombshell next to him, blow on them because they're too hot, and he throws them down the pitch, which is what I assume they call the craps field. That makes gambling happen. And so the gambling casinos need the gambler. And so the gambler, but the thing is, they think they can outlast you because they live there and work there.
Yeah. Well, and they control the supply.
Then they control the supply. But the gambler knows that eventually you're going to hit it. And once you hit it big. And once you hit it big, that's it. No more gambling.
Well, but wait.
Unless.
Well, yeah. Well, how do you stop if you always keep going?
Because you eventually win.
But so you stop after you win?
No, you keep winning.
Wait.
I don't think you know how gambling works. So once you win, you're on a lucky streak. And then that streak continues.
I don't think you know how gambling works.
I've gambled a lot more than you. But I'm telling you this. Life is all about luck and chance, right? Well, it's about other things too, but those are big, important, the X factor in life. And so I've gambled a lot with my life, with other people's lives, with my future. Always come out on top because you keep doing it.